from yesterday. Crystal meth thing, cocainium. What was it? Cigarette ash and plain flour, self-rising flour. So it's been about 24 hours. So let's see. That's hard. That's solid. It's solid, man. It's solid. It's solid. It's solid. Look. Yeah, that's solid. So it works, but it takes longer. Leave it 24 hours, you know what I mean? So, yeah, anyway. Did basically the same thing on, I've got my Maverick. I'm in the process of building it back up. As I said, I got the new chassis and whatnot and stuff, but I'm not gonna bother with I still need the rear gearbox. It keeps breaking all the time. I might eventually get one, but for the meantime I've just strapped it with cable ties, drilled a couple of holes on the new chassis and just strapped it. It don't affect the suspension and stuff. So yeah, because that's a weak, well for me that's a weak spot in this Maverick truck. The gearbox keeps breaking. The front's okay, but the rear, I expect it's how you land and throttle control, innit? You know what I mean? But I did something similar with this. I've been experimenting with super glue, cotton buds, the cotton. But I've been using a cotton bud, innit? Taking the cotton out of the cotton bud. And tissue. So been experimenting with it for the past couple of days. Put out a couple of vids out here, but this is the Maverick horn. What happened, as I was changing out the chassis, this is the old chassis. You can see the old chassis, man, where I did the botch job. I put a plate there and whatnot, blah blah blah. So that's the old chassis, Maverick old chassis. So but as I was disassembling the horn now, the steering assembly, I stripped the screw on this steering servo horn. Yeah, the screw's stripped, so basically I had to replace the bolt, this silver thing, but I didn't replace the horn. So what I did, I got a horn out of a different truck. 1 minute, let me just put the light on, man. Put the light on. I got a horn out of a different truck, but it was kind of different design. So I cut the top of this existing Maverick horn and basically did the pencil lead and super glue job to join it together. And to widen it, you can see I don't know if it will come up, but it's actually widened. Afterwards I basically sanded it down and filed it and sanded it down and stuff, but I've also widened it. You can see it's widened there along here with, what did I use? Was it tissue or cotton bud? I think it was cotton bud. Yeah, I think it was cotton bud I used. The cotton bud or tissue. I can't even remember, man. But anyway, tissue, cotton bud, whatever. So filed it down, patterned it up, sanded it down, and I had to basically drill another hole. well, I chopped the bit off this Maverick horn that I stripped, and you can see the hole. You can see the hole, the original hole is there. So that hole was needed. I need that hole, but I had to drill a different hole. You know what I mean? After I did the pattern job on this horn and whatnot, left it over 24 hours and stuff. So I drilled out another hole. You can see this horn. It's got the hole here for the steering rack to be straight and not at an angle. You know what I mean? So I've just basically put a screw through it. It works. Well, you know what I mean, but taking it out in the field and taking it for a riff is a different story. We'll see how strong it is, man. I'll still order up the horn because it's cheap. The parts for this truck is cheap. I'll still order up the horn, but in the meantime, I'll see if this works. You know what I mean? I'm putting pressure on the bad or the broken side of the horn, and yeah. So we see. So and also, let me just show quickly. I've got the parts near enough already assembled on this truck. I basically stripped it down, cleaned it, put same GT 86 or 89 or whatever it's called, the cleaning lubricant. Cleaned out all the bearings and shit. So this will go. Let me just show quickly, just to show that it does fit. You know what I mean? It does fit. Put this in. Yeah, it fits. I'm just holding it in position. So these links will fit. One link will fit here. That's the good side of the horn. See the link, and the other side, that's the bad side. I botched up the link. See, on the existing hole, which I didn't have to drill out, I just drilled out this hole in the center to get the bracket, the copper bracket or steering rack to lining up. So yeah, just carry on assembling this car, man, and take it from there. Leave it here with this vid.